Hello, guys. You never saw it coming. It's Joe Cosmic here, raw in himself. No gameplay. It is just me, myself, and I in this screen with people here in the live chat. I'm excited to do this stream. I'm here to talk about today, this channel, in fact, what I've been doing on this channel, and how Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a great game and has impacted it positively. But in the same way, I am tired of this game, and I'm going to go into why. Now, let's get this out of the way. I love Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think it's a lot of fun. I think playing with you guys can be a lot of fun, but recently I've been kind of put into a space where the game isn't fun anymore. So essentially, how things go with video games for me and how this channel was built is this channel was built on an idea of let's have a community-based channel where people can participate in my content and make user-generated content with the regular content hosted by Joe Cosmic. So that way people can come here that don't have platforms, that don't get to be on YouTube, that just don't have the time to maintain and create their own YouTube channels to get potentially to be able to participate in a platform. And I think that's a really cool concept. And part of that is growing the platform. But one thing I've noticed about the Smash Ultimate stream is it's becoming less and less accessible to new people coming into the channel. And that also has become less and less accessible to myself. I am not really a competitive gamer. I don't like to learn how to play games optimally or get the best amount out of a game, like milking a game dry to consistently win a game. And what I'm noticing is as the user base of my live streams have been getting more and more skilled, the more tedious it is to play, the more harder it is for people to just, come by, stop by and join the arena. It becomes like it's become a challenge, I think, for a lot of people just coming in and saying, hey, look, it's an open arena, why don't I try to play this? And then they immediately get 3-stocked and just get their asses kicked within like several seconds of the stream. And I've been having a hard time. As you guys have been noticing, I've been doing a lot of on and off quick play streams to try to learn Smash Ultimate, to try to get to Elite Smash, so that I can keep up with the level, with the player base, because the player base is at a really, really high skill level. I'm normally down here because I don't care to learn the game to that degree. So what I've been doing is I've been, trying to study a bit, trying to learn a bit more about the game, a bit more about the mechanics underneath the hood, some of the tech. Before, I did not tech against ledges when impacting a ledge. I didn't care to learn that. Before, I didn't even know what a DI is or an SDI is before I started streaming. I did have several hundred hours in the game, but I was not interested in becoming a pro Smash player. I love watching esports. I love watching pro Smash. It's a really cool scene, but I never was really like, okay, I'm going to be at that level. I'm going to be at that level. I mean, to me, that's not the gamer I am. So what I have been finding as I've been streaming more and more and more with these 1v1 arenas is my players, my subscribers are really freaking skilled at this game. They are amazing at this game. So amazing, in fact, that Joe Cosmic doesn't even get to play the game. I'm hardly playing the game at this point. If you go into my records, my stats have been declining since I started this streaming Smash Ultimate, where before, I would win every couple of games I played. Now it's down to 10% of games that I'm actually in arenas, I actually win. And so, the whole thing is just learn the matchup. Just get good. But it's a lot. It's mentally a lot to get at that level, and it requires a lot of practice, and I'm only playing this on stream. And so it's just become a very tedious game. And on top of that, people get pretty toxic too. There was like one incident that I think just really, really bothered me. And it was when I was creating the Super Smash Bros. Live tournament, viewer tournament. And this dude was excessively just badgering me over having a 10-minute rule set instead of a 7-minute rule set. Like, everything was tournament rules for the most part, except you couldn't choose a stage. We're sticking with small battlefield, and that instead of a 10-minute clock, you're gonna have a 7-minute, or instead of a 7-minute clock, you're gonna have a 10-minute clock. And the reason why is because I wanted to prevent people from trying to attempt to stall out the matches, so that we can get matches through quicker. And that stream was like 5 hours long, even with the regular clock and best of 3. But that really bothered me, and people didn't want to do best of 1 per section of the bracket because they wanted to have counter picks and things like that. And I was all like, dude, this is going to take 7 years to get through. And I was right. That tournament was wrong. Speaking of which, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you want to participate in the tournament, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do another one. So here comes the ideas of what I have here. So this is where you're going to offend and alienate a lot of people, is I do think there is a need to have free-for-all streams with smash meters, free-for-all streams with items, but every time I try to do this, somebody in my chat gets upset. Somebody in my chat starts cursing Joe Cosmic out. Somebody in my chat says, you know, just learn the matchup or some shit. Just get good at the game if you want to play it with us. And I'm like, This really is kind of contradictory to the type of gamer I am. I love 1v1 rule sets. I prefer it over items. I'm not a huge items guy, but in the same way, it's just overwhelmingly noticeable how long it is to get queued in a game with 1v1s and how difficult it is to play with certain individuals that are in the community that are at a much higher skill level. Now, when you have items, it balances the playing field because you don't need necessarily skill to win a game with items all the time. I know skill helps, but items impact it to make it easier for people coming in, just entering the arenas. I'm going to get to your guys' chats here, but that's an explanation of where I'm at. I've talked about it briefly in the Discord, but the main thing is that I need pretty much your guys' thoughts. I need you guys to be respectful, and if we go this route of doing more free-for-all streams, more items on stream, more, you know, for fun type of content, that you guys are going to be okay with that. So that way we can appease and make content for the little Timmies as much as, you know, the frickin', I don't even know. Whatever the shit Sebi is, or Nico, or Zerby, you know, because I see you all. You guys really worked hard to learn this game. And you guys are amazing at this game. I'm just not that guy. I'm not that content creator that can keep up with that level. And if I end up getting there, that's cool. But I just don't think I'm that guy. Especially with the amount of time I have. When I'm on Smash Ultimate, normally it's when I'm streaming it. Very rarely do I have the time off stream to play the game. So that's just a heads up. Alright, so I'm going to get to your guys' chats, and I'm going to head out here. I'm going to go to the office, and I'm probably not going to stream for the rest of the night until like midnight. But yeah, we're going to be there. We'll be back. We're going to be here. That's what I'm saying. But a lot of people aren't here in the middle of the night, but it does generate shorts. So I'm fine with streaming in the middle of the night if, you know, because right now what I'm focused on is onboarding subscribers, less of watch hours. So that's where we're at. See Nico in the fucking chat saying, Joe, just get better. This piece of garbage. He knows what he's doing. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Comedy, guys. Comedy. Yeah, people just be tryharding these days. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just not that guy. Like, I'm not going to teach you how to get good in Smash. There's a lot of people who want to be pro Smash players in this community. Like, that's awesome. I think that's amazing. Do I think I'm going to get you there? No. Do I think people in the community are going to get you there? It's possible, but, you know, you should be looking for coaching or more skilled content creators that can give you more information on frame data and some of the ins and outs to Ultimate. I'm not that guy, bro. I am not that person. So I don't know. My first Let's Talk stream? Not really. Well, it might be your first, not mine. You think you guys saying free-for-alls are fun? Yeah, I think it's fun. But you know, when I turn on the items, people are gonna say it's not fun. I'm gonna have those 3 people, the sweats, complain about it. Like I said, I could help you with the tournament. Yeah, I saw your sheet. Looked good. I still need to look into that website you said with handling a lot of the tournament rules and brackets and stuff. I need to figure out what that is. But I am definitely interested. We're going to do tournaments, so we're going to have content. So what I'm thinking is I need content that will help be able to get in casual players, and where we can all sit down and have fun in the Discord, just play for fun while having those more competitive streams where people can be more fine with the intense atmosphere, where things are kind of a bit difficult. So that's kind of, I'm gonna read what Jeshua said because he's in the Discord. Hold up. There will always be a hater. Yeah, that's a part of being about YouTube. That's part of being on YouTube, I think, is you'll find that a lot of content you want to make or a lot of opinions you hold, just people will just be there to shit on them. Like YouTube, most people consume YouTube videos for confirmation bias. As soon as you go off script what most other big content creators are saying, people get offended, they get in their fifis and they start acting fake, like please eat yourself. They'll say all types of things. Like you don't know crap about what you're talking about. They'll gaslight you frequently. Like that's kind of what happens when you talk garbage about, anything that people like. Like, if you say, I dislike the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, there's going to be, 70 people there to defend it. And you don't have a right to your opinion. Like, genuinely, a lot of people who consume content on YouTube will just be there just to stir up issues, just to blindly deride whatever they're there to deride. Like, that's just kind of how the thing works. Just be aware if you want to be a content creator. It's not an easy atmosphere. But regardless of if I do this is just kind of like a heads up, because regardless if I start changing things up every now and then, there's just going to be people that are just going to be unhappy. Like, you cannot appease the whole crowd. So that's why I'm kind of coming forward and having this whole video here, so then it's a bit more easier for people to digest. So that's just kind of what it is. Imagine a random only free-for-all. That would be fun. I mean, we could do that sometime. But there's also the element of I have channel members too. So, I have to provide at least every couple days a poll that channel members can vote on the rule sets or what game we're playing. So that's still a thing, because I have people who pay to have those privileges. So just keep that in mind. But I don't think 1v1 arenas are going away. I just think they aren't going to be as frequent. And we're probably going to end up with more just casual rule sets. So. Alrighty. But yeah, I may do a poll at some point for everyone in the community. I want it to be members only, but I only have one member right now. So. But I may do a poll on what rule sets you guys want to see that we haven't seen yet. Because I do think random only free for all, that sounds like fun. So that's something that sounds like fun. We'd also do where people can choose stages. I'm not a fan of stage hazards though, but we can turn those off whenever. So that's also an option. But I think I want to open the floor to more casual play and see how that goes. So, yeah, 1v1's arenas got a real repetitive. I don't even know if it got a little repetitive. I think it got very repetitive. And the only reason I think it got so repetitive is we have a pretty consistent viewership now. So it seems like the same people are consistently getting in arenas, and the same people are consistently dominating those arenas. And because of the same people consistently dominating those arenas, a lot of people have gotten tired of certain matchups and have just said, "Aight, I'm out. I don't want to play if this person's here." So, I've noticed people become more and less active based on who's in the arena. So, yeah, I like doing different things like having only female characters or Pokemon onlys. That's cool. I think that's neat. I definitely don't think that's a bad idea either. There's a ton of themes, and also with those type of videos where it's like, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but Public Arena, but Pokemon only. That's a really good thumbnail for clickbait, and a lot of people click on that stuff or come across your channel like, this looks funny. Like the stream we did where it was Smash Ultimate 1v Run Arena, but the stage is frickin' greens. It was the free for all arena, but the stage was greens, and that's all we played was greens. That one was dumb, but it was fun. So, ruining a stream because of a grudge is dumb. Yeah, it happens a lot though. I think that the environment has gotten pretty stressful at points, and I don't like that. Anyone notice my new profile pic? I didn't. My nose is like about to start running. That's embarrassing midstream. But still can't believe I missed that stream. I think he's talking about the green stream. That one was weird. Like the click-through rate was higher, which I thought was the most bizarre part. But not a lot of people. We didn't get any like new people in there. Like upon clicking on it, I don't think a lot of people were interested. But yeah, I'm gonna head to work, and I may be here really late tonight. But I think that kind of settles that, and I hope this discussion was helpful for people, and they can kind of see my perspective, why I quit so early yesterday, and why I've been kind of like fed up of doing these streams. And these streams are very demanding. They're fun, but I have a lot of people who expect to play, and the arenas fill up. So there are people who wait several hours to get on, to jump into an arena, and it's very frustrating for them when I say, I'm gonna head out. I've been here for 6 hours, and so like, I finally got off work and I really wanted to play today. There are hollows of the world that I need to look out for that just only have time to play when it's like 2 in the morning. I'm just trolling, but yeah, bro always comes in like when I'm like, okay guys, it's gonna be the last game. Hollow, where the fuck did you come from, bro? Bro is always the last man here. I don't know how he does it. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Oh man, it's hysterical. But yeah, I love playing with you guys. I've just have loved it less recently. But I think what we can do to start ourselves out is maybe do a random only free-for-all arena and have it just legal rule set, no items. I think that's a good place to start. We've done random only arenas, but I don't think we've done free-for-alls, and I think that one would be really fun. It is something we're familiar with, and we can kind of go a bit more evolve as we go to make things work better. Like I said, the Smash rooms are very demanding on myself, and I just want it to be a bit more accessible for people at lower skill levels, for myself to be able to play, so that way I'm not cranky the whole time having to spectate and commentate arenas the whole stream, because that's not necessarily fun. I don't think that's fun for me as a content creator, to just run streams and not be able to play the whole time. It's just not. But yeah, everybody take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, bye.